So when he heard another wave of Crusaders was coming, he was just like, whatever, and he left.
He was like, great.
Dude, he was like, he wanted to handle like personal biz in the East. So he was like, I got to go do a land dispute. If these guys come, just fuck them up.
Just kill them again.
He's like, I'll be back. But him and all of his boys left, so they got to cross the Bosphorus, which I don't even know what that is, but that was like an area, I guess, between like
That might be Turkey.
Is that what that? Yeah, maybe. But they got to set up a beachhead, so that was a big deal. They got to like set up a good strategic position, completely uncontested, all because those poor idiots led by Peter the Hermit went and died. So that didn't all account to nothing.
The Bosphorus is where you cross to get from. So Istanbul borders Europe and Asia.
Okay.
And the Bosphorus is the strait that separates it.
Yeah, so they got to go across that completely uncontested and set up a beachhead, which I don't know what a beachhead is either, but I was like,
a beachhead
does sound pretty sick. I'm guessing it's some sort of like...
It's like a landing area.
Oh, okay.
It's like you set up kind of like a fort where you can cross.
So they set up...
to guess.
Yep.
It's just what I assume.
So they set up the beachhead. Also, Aslan was the one who had captured Nicaea and was using it for like his personal capital of, whatever his territory was. So May 6, 1097, Crusaders arrive outside of Nicaea, and the town is protected by 3 miles of 30-foot walls with 100 towers, they say.
Damn.
There's 100 battlements or whatever they call them. And the western edge of the city bordered the Ascanian Lake, which fucked them up because they wanted to set up a total blockade. And they couldn't because no matter what, they had, they had like that partial, whatchamacallit. They could get reinforcements with ships, and there was nothing they could do for that. So, hold on, time out. There's a part that says jump to my notes. I think I passed, but
jump to notes. Jump to notes. We're talking about the Siege of Nicaea. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, but I'm trying to. My pages jumped a couple. Because I ran out of time doing it in my computer. All right, here we go. So we crossed the Asia Minor. Cardini, can you pause real quick? Here we go. I got him right now. So 𝙈𝙩𝙩 returns to the capital in late spring and just sees the capital. They're talking about Nicaea is surrounded by French forces. And he's like, damn, these guys have like horses and weaponry. Yeah. He's like, damn, I might have fucked up. So he's coming back. He sees her there. He goes, I'm going to launch a surprise attack. I'm going to launch a surprise attack on these dudes. And he probably would have fucked them up. But the secret plot was foiled because the French forces they just captured a Turkish spy who they tortured and threatened with death. And he spilled the beans about the surprise attack. So they knew that 𝙈𝙩𝙩 was coming again. He would have, if he surprised them, they said he would have fucked him up. So 𝙈𝙩𝙯 attacks. They know he's coming. And they just overwhelm him with their sheer numbers. Because again, they had like 60,000.
He spilled the goddamn beans.
They fucked up. They were ready for him, and they just completely overwhelmed him, ruined the surprise. 𝙈𝙩𝙯 has to retreat, and this was like a tremendous blow to the morale of his Muslim troops. Because back then, the Muslims were like, and they were pretty much like militarily superior on like their strategy was better. They were
especially
better
there,
exactly
especially over there,
exactly for the temps and everything, and that kind of fucked them up because they were like, wait a second, like they didn't think they could lose these guys at all because they just slaughtered like 15,000 of them. So the Crusaders take the dead Muslim dudes, decapitated like hundreds of corpses, put their heads on pikes outside of the walls of Nicaea, and just sat there and just terrorized them. And they were even throwing heads over the wall. They were just being fucking jerks, dude.
They're being fucking dickheads.
Then the Turks then responded by lowering. So they had Christians living within Nicaea, so they started killing their Christian population. You don't really hear about, but they started killing their Christian population.
You don't hear about that too much, but that's all right.
They start lowering down dead Christians on hooks outside of the walls. It's like, oh yeah, fuck you. And they let these dead Christians rot outside the walls of their city.
Yeah.
So,
and the Crusaders were like, dude, we don't care.
They got pissed.
We don't even know those guys.
No, they would actually. So when they put the heads on the walls,
we're throwing the heads of your friends back.
The Muslims, they would cry and grit their teeth, but then when they would do it to us, we would cry and get upset too. So we would
not let a gnashing of teeth.
Yeah, we would. Both sides would cry and be like, "Oh, come on, what the fuck." So then the Crusaders are going, all right, so they got we can only do
all right, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
That's the line.
Don't do that. Don't lower them down on hooks.
And I think the Muslims technically were punching down at this point.
They were punching down.
Because technologically they're superior. Yeah, so they were still punching down, which the Christians were like, that's not funny.
That's not funny. We're allowed to do it.
Yeah.
Because it's punching up.
So then the Crusaders are going, all right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do 2 styles of siege warfare simultaneously. We're going to do a blockade of the north, east, and south to slow their food intake, and we're going to launch siege warfare. We're going to scale the ladders, or we're going to scale the walls with ladders, which the ladders failed instantly.
Yeah.
So they got a 3/4 blockade. That's going well. I'm pretty sure the ladders just got pushed down off the walls.
Yeah,
and like that just didn't work at all. So then they try to build
God,
stone.
ladders are hard now. Like a 10-foot ladder in
Dude.
their house is scary.
I'm shaking
It's
with
like
someone.
metal.
Yeah, dude.
You have like a wooden 80-foot fucking or 30-foot
Dude,
ladder
that they built.
that a guy on top's just gonna. You're gonna get home alone right off that thing.
Dude, they would set up, chop down trees, and build siege weaponry right outside of your thing, and you'd be like, "What are they doing?" Like, they're building siege weaponry.
They're trying to build weapons.
Fuck.
It's like,
So you'd watch a bunch of like a construction site for like 4 days,
Yeah,
put
yeah.
together a ladder, and then just be like, "Get the fuck
like,
off!"
get the hot tar ready. We
Yeah.
gotta dump it on morons trying to
they
crawl
were-
over.
They were destroying them with that stuff.
Hot tar would be a real negative experience.
So they started to build some stone throwing machines to break the walls, but like there was like pure North Korea missile launch. It was not going anywhere. So then they started to. This was actually kind of sick. They would get these really light ladders and they would set up like distractions on one part of the thing, so that like people started, and then they put up another ladder real quick and start kind of going over and fucking them up. So that was.
I like that walls worked for a long time.
Dude, they were really. I mean, you'd have
walls was just like, all right, we can't beat these guys.
It was over the wall.
They've got
You
a
would-
wall.
But if you get a full blockade, you could starve them to death.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people. That's like kind of like that was the most. It's pretty much all they try to do the whole time.
Yeah, siege.
So they're doing that. You know, they're trying to like sneak in and do all that. It was like they were kind of making some headway, but not really. And a lot of the times, the dudes who were like launching these like ladder attacks, like you were saying, it was you were getting. Oh no, that's what they were doing. They started trying to go. That's what they. So they had the ladders to go up and create a distraction, and then they'd run in and try to like sneak in and kind of disturb parts of the wall by hand. And meanwhile, they were getting their arrows at them, rocks dropped on them, and boiling oil to like just try to like dent the land or dent the whatchamacallit, the walls and fuck them up. And all the whole time they would put like these wooden timber shields over them. So they would. That was the thing they were doing. I'm sorry. They would have one guy putting a ladder up to distract, and then they had this big wooden thing. They'd kind of like sneak in under and try to like fuck the wall up, and they would just be dropping rocks and boiling oil on you. So the one they built was called the Fox. That was the one that kind of blocked the oil. So like if we have this wooden thing, it'll just kind of like go off a thing. So they 20 dudes were under it, and it collapsed on them and crushed them. Everything I can.
Yeah.
But no, I'm gonna start purging.
I'm going to purge that entire chicken. Oh. That's so much. That's crazy she's doing
A whole
that.
chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have leftovers. Some roasted chicken leftovers? That'll be yummy.
Yeah, but that means I'm getting two full dinner plates tonight.
Of course.
Of course.
That's what a dinner portion is. Two
Decadent
full
man.
plates.
Yeah, you get two literally heavy plates.
Yeah. I think it's a spaghetti night at my house.
Fuck. I never get spaghetti and meatballs.
Oh, we're gonna get spaghetti and meat
You
sauce.
never make spaghetti and meatballs. Don't talk. I'm working. I'm paying for that. All that crap you buy. I'm doing this for you. You think I like this? No. It sucks. My life sucks now. My life was so fucking cool.
You have to debase yourself in your apartment.
Sucks.
Yeah.
I look like a fucking idiot every day. No self-respect, dude. Other than from the NFL players.
True, they like
They
you.
like me.
Yeah, they're good. They're big
Well, they
fans.
think I'm a fucking joke.
No, they don't. No, they
Fucking
don't.
loser. That's why they send me this stuff. They go, look at him. He's a dumbass. Also, look at here's a picture of me being the coolest guy of all time, hanging in your house, dumbass.
Send them a picture back.
I am. I'm sending them
Send them
several
back.
pictures back.
Get a bunch of guns.
I'm gonna send a picture of me holding a knife. Going, hey guys, can we hang out more? Can we keep hanging out? I'm a decade older than all of you.
That is, I mean, dude, I've witnessed it in the NBA. Like when like the players start to look young to you is kind of disconcerting.
It's her, yeah.
I like saw it through on football the other day. I saw like a kicker. I saw like his face, and I was like, Jesus, man,
Yeah, old as hell.
I'm getting fucking up there.
Yeah.
Getting up there, brother.
Yeah.
This is fucking nonsense. This is nonsense.
It is gonna suck. Dying is gonna suck.
Yeah.
You know? Like when
Yeah.
all the bros start actually dying.
Yeah, but then you get to be like, yeah, he passed away,
Yeah,
lucky bastard. I'm just going off the movie I saw, Old Man.
of course.
Passed away in his sleep, lucky bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, dude, we're gonna be able to have like the luxury of having mushrooms and stuff, and like when we're older, that's a big deal to confront your death and be able to like blast out of your body and like float around the nether realm. That's gonna be useful,
True.
dude. Staring down your mortality on just fucking
It's like taking a dump without a phone.
cigarettes is tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's nothing taking a dump without
You just
nothing
sit
to read.
there like,
Couldn't be more right. Yeah, you're gonna have like basically a steam. What was that player that dude had? The Steam. Danny Brown, like a Steam player.
oh yeah, I got to get that Steam Deck.
Bro, that's gonna be. Imagine your oldest day. Dude, we'll be wearing like fucking capes and tunics and shit. Coming back to going. It's gonna be crazy.
We will get to dress like old Democratic women.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
We get to dress like every party leader in the Democratic Party.
Yeah. So you're gonna find out you have. What the heck? That's crazy, man.
I was smoking dope.
Mic him up.
What the heck?
He's trying
Dude,
so hard not to.
Dude, we're
You're
having
working so hard.
we're
You're
having a
good. You
fucking
can cough.
podcast.
Get a go. Oh, nice.
we're talking about. We're talking
Yeah,
about
give me
death.
those eyes.
We're talking about
Those
death.
tough eyes.
Talking about death, man. How we're all gonna die one day.
Yeah.
Literally, we're gonna die. And there's gonna be zero physical remnants of everybody in this room one day.
I'm never gonna die.
Same.
You guys say that because you're young. You guys still wake up
No,
with
get
hard
ready. You're
boners.
gonna die. Trust me.
You guys wake up with hard boners. You guys can say that, but your boner's gonna go first. There's gonna be no. You're like, where the hell did my boner go? That's
But
what's
when
gonna
your
happen to
boner
the
goes,
rest
you
of your body.
genuinely are like, man, whatever.
It's for the best.
Yeah.
It's
You
genuine.
go,
It's
That's
honestly
get that out of here. That
Yeah,
part
I
of
know.
me is done.
the spirit
I'm
of
no
heroes.
longer a sexual entity. It's time for me to focus on
Tunics
tunics
and dying.
and the feasting on death. I'm excited to die now that you bring it up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens.
True. I mean, I kept my eyes closed on an airplane for 2.5 hours. I wouldn't mind doing it for eons.
Yeah. I'll tell you what would suck is if there's an afterlife and it is just closing your eyes for eons.
Like you just start floating around, you're saying, and being like, "Whoa, what's this?"
Yeah, I don't think that happens. I think you pass away and there's Zippo.
Possible.
Yeah, it'll be just like before you were born.
I kind of remember though. I'm kidding.
I was about to be genuinely mad. I was about to be like, God damn it, he's gone. He's gone.
No, I don't recall. I don't recall anything until I was like 13. To be honest,
I don't recall anything until 45 minutes ago. I'll tell you what, you drink a lot, it starts to take a toll on you.
Starts to get you.
Physically and mentally, yeah. It starts to creep up on you. But boy, drinking's fun.
Yeah.
That's the hard part.
Yeah, once you, for me, it's like once you get like the fourth one in me, I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
First two, I'm
We never got to play Vortex.
I know
That would have been so fun.
That's unfortunate.
In the green room, we would have been the bells of the ball. Everybody, all the other comedians would have been like, "Why do the guys from Philly think they're so fucking cool?"
And what's this game?
Suck my dick.
Yeah, for real.
You're not allowed to play.
You can't play. It's just us two playing.
It's just me and Matt slapping drinks out of each other's hands.
What a fun festival, dude.
That was actually really fun.
was
I'm glad
fun.
I was only there for 2 days.
Yes.
Day 3 would have been a weekender. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
I would have been laid up for a week. And I can't afford that with all my filming I have to do.
True.
No
Dude, I
big
was
deal.
fucking
That I'm
in,
probably
out.
going to get cut out of.
No way, dude.
Yeah, they're going to dig up dirt. They're going to dig up you saying foolish things.
What the heck?
And me, because I'm good at improv.
True.
Going along with it. You say, I mean, Matt, you got me in trouble the first time, big time. I was just sitting there trying to improv.
I hit you with the whole who's on first, and you
Yeah,
fucking
and I
did
said,
that.
well, I got to do it. I got to do it. He started it. Yes, I hate Chinese people. Great. That's good improv, but
You think they're coming for you again?
yeah, they will.
For what? I mean,
Who knows?
yeah, they might.
I would have never guessed that one.
Me either.
I never saw that one coming. I'm sure, guarantee if you rewind the tapes, there's something
Yeah.
I didn't think that they would get me on.
Yeah, but what do you think would happen if they
You
tried?
could get a montage of you saying anti-Semitic things and me going, yes.
Oh, for sure.
And that's just not
The
the
last
case.
one was pretty good though. That was
Last
fun.
one was good.
That was
clip,
fun.
The
We
clip
had
the guy
fun.
made was funny.
That was high level. That was high level.
If I
trapeze.
get canceled for that, I would say I challenge anyone to watch this and not enjoy it.
Yeah, that was actually. I was
Yeah.
surprised how enjoyable that was.
That was really fun.
I made Noah watch a clip of our podcast. On the
I
way
made
out.
my girlfriend watch a clip of our podcast last night.
Did you really?
Yeah.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah, it was fun.
I always go like, yeah, I'm not like trying to make you watch my own podcast.
Yeah, I'm like, but for real, this is funny.
This is stuff we said.
And then I rewatched the Billy one.
Oh my god!
And the fucking dude, it's so fucking funny. It made me so happy.
Yeah,
there was happiness. I had happiness last night. I was like, that was fun. That
was part of my positive wave coming up here. I put on the Billy one for Noah, and I was just like,
so fucking funny.
Man, this is just so nice.
Yeah.
And then Noah started talking to me about like certain foods he was eating. I'm like, I fucking love food. I was just high on coffee.
Oh, really? I would have been like, shut the
I was just high on coffee.
Noah.
I was just like, that sounds so good. There's so many foods I like too. How cool is it? We can just like eat food and like we get to go up and have fun and like do stuff. It's just really nice.
Yeah,
I love my kids.
There's really nice moments. That's nice. Yeah. There's really nice moments at Skankfest. Just watching the bros have fun.
Yeah, yeah.
All the bros were there.
True.
I was like, nice.
That was enjoyable.
What a sweet thing.
Watching Lamisi was bringing me...
Lemaire brings me immense joy. Watching him stumble through life.
Yeah.
Happily. Pigtails looked good on him.
It did. He looked hot almost.
That could have been the ecstasy I was on.
No. I saw him beforehand.
Yeah. I did see him before the ecstasy.
Lemaire was hot.
Before the ecstasy took hold of me.
True. Before you became anybody. What's the song called?
Before I became Sophie.
Dude, that's so funny. The drop into that song is crazy.
It's good.
So it is good.
Undeniably good.
I challenge anyone to make anything better. Like before you attack that, show me your wave file. Make something better than that.
Make something better than the beginning of Immaterial by Sophie.
Yeah, that's the one thing.
You can't.
That's the thing people got to get into. Not for me. Everyone starts attacking. Just, well, it's not for you. That's fine. But you couldn't match that. You couldn't make a beat that goes that hard to get me to get up. And I don't know what I would do, but I would get up and do something with myself. I might shake myself, if you know what I'm saying.
Sorry.
I might shake myself around if I listen to that song.
It does make you want to shake.
Makes you want to
we're going to listen to it on our next group vacation.
Nice.
We've got some cool vacations lined up.
Dude, I'm excited.
Will you do Town Hall with me?
Yeah.
November 11th and 12th?
Of course, yeah.
You've said yes?
What's up, gang? I'm Toby Pictarin. And not only am I a military vet, but I'm also a grilled meat connoisseur. I went through hell and back to defend this country. Now I'm traveling all over it to find the best greasy grub. When I was in war, I went through a pretty traumatic experience that left my memory fragmented, but my taste buds perfectly intact. Whoa! And sure, sometimes... Whoa, not cool, gang. But I'll never forget these tasty flavors, so join me while I'm trying to remember who I am with some unforgettable food. I am the Grill Sergeant. I'm here at Rudo's Hot House, where I hear he's got a spicy chicken dish that's hotter than napalm. Let's check it out, gang.
Hey, nice pork job, asshole.
Hey, I'll beat the fuck out of you! I'll bust your ass, boy!
It's too spicy.
You don't fuck with me! Whoa! Whoa! What's up, guys? I'm here with Harudo, and this is his world-famous spicy chicken. Harudo, what's your secret to this stuff?
Well, I tell you what, Toby, it's all about the spices.
Ain't that true, brother? Back in the military, we used to have a saying. Whoa! Tell me about these spices, Harudo.
Yeah, so we're just gonna slide in some cornstarch right there.
That's cornstarch.
And then a little bit of garlic powder, super important.
Garlic powder.
And then a little bit of cinnamon.
Cinnamon?
Yeah, it's really gonna make...
crazy, Harudo.
It is crazy. It's really gonna make the flavors explode. Real smooth, because if you do it with a machine, it might be too powdery. It's not gonna fry too much. Okay?
You motherfucker!
I just love the crunchiness on the outside.
I know what you did, you son of a bitch!
Juicy chicken on the inside.
Hey, I'm so sorry!
I don't really like the Chinese shit on the walls. That's why I don't wear my glasses. This chicken is unreal.
Jesus Christ!
It's okay. He's just having a flashback. You're doing great. Talk a little bit more about the spices. The cinnamon, that's a little goofy, huh?
You know what I love about this restaurant? They play loud music in the bathroom.
What the fuck, man?
Okay. Can you get back to the chicken? Can you get back to the chicken?
Wow, that chicken's not half back. Whoa! Hey, Haruda, you can really taste that center.
You want a bag of ice?
Yeah, a bag of ice might help. You dinged me up pretty good back there, Haruda. Also, the spice is getting into the wounds pretty bad. That's it for Harudo Spicy Chicken. Wow, that stuff had a kick. Coming up next week, we're headed to Denver to check out...
Christ, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm driving around a convertible eating pussy and sandwiches for a living. Fuck you, suck my dick.
Yeah. Oh, that's fucking awesome. Stop.
I mean, you guys are fucking great.
Yeah.
You're
so good.
fucking great.
Thanks, man.
I mean that.
Thank you.
As much as I want to just bash you right now.
No, thank you.
You guys are fucking great.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That is
when we filmed that, there was old people out in another restaurant, and like when we pulled up, everyone were like, "Oh shit, it's Guy Fieri," and like me walking in, I was like, "Fuck you, motherfucker," and they were all like, "Holy shit!" Yeah, it was pretty fun.
I mean, okay, a couple things. First of all, you're a very good actor, and I'm curious if you would do dramatic acting.
Just gonna ask that.
Yeah.
I've never done it.
Do you train at all,
yeah,
acting-wise?
I think-
Did you aspire to do this sketch?
Yeah, to do like
Sketches
acting?
in general, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like you might be like a really like a sneaky, really good actor. Okay. Second of all, the edit.
He's so cute. He's so cute.
I thought you were gonna be like, low key, I think you're a little gay.
No. Dude, you're not gay at all, dude.
No, I'm not gay.
You're not.
I'm not. Okay. Acting's not gay.
Yeah, there's nothing gay about it, dude. You're not acting. Okay, second of all, the edit. You involved in the edit.
No, he's the one
He's brilliant too.
Yeah,
Like-
I mean, it's all that.
Well,
We'll film sketches where I'm like,
Is this
sucks.
even funny?
This
Yeah.
sucks. And then he'll send me the edit. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
The pacing, like jumping back between the girls,
Yeah.
and then I noticed on this one, I don't even know if you did in the old ones as much, but you showed me another one as well. Using the music,
That's John.
it's
Again,
fucking.
yeah,
and we
yeah.
asked him to be here today, but what did he say? He was too fucking busy.
No, he has a job. He's a day job.
Come on, John.
Yeah, buy this thing so John can quit.
John.
Please.
Yeah, we need John to quit. Everybody at home, this
Wait,
is
what is his
going
day job?
Keys.tv.
I doubt he wants me to say.
Isn't he?
Yeah.
Isn't he in? Then
He works.
Still making, right?
Yeah.
Government?
Yeah. Yeah, for a company.
But no, it's just fucking amazing, and it's like, it's just. I've said this when it first came out. I said it when you guys were originally doing it. I know you fucking hate the compliments, but I just want people at home to I think it's the best sketch out now. I don't know anything else that I'm seeing that's making me laugh consistently.
Sleep Cop.
Tim Robinson's.
Oh, dude, Sleep Cop is great.
Fucking, I think you should leave.
Tim Robbins?
Really? Wasn't it Tim?
Do you
no, not
remember
Tim.
this?
Is it Tim Robbins?
Logan Paul recommended this to you. He's like, dude, this show, next up. And he said, I think you should leave. And then he kept on going, wait, well, what do you mean? And he goes,
I think you should leave.
And then he kept going, why would you say that?
We had like a who's on first moment. Like, he was like, I think you should leave. And I'm like, buddy, what's happening right now? Like, why are you asking me to leave?
Are you mad at me? No.
When I saw the ISIS Toyota sketch, I watched it mad late.
Yeah.
But then I texted you after I was fucking howling on my phone, played it on my TV for my wife and cousin who were visiting, and all of us were just like, this is incredible.
Yeah, thank you.
Maybe this is inside baseball for comedy, but I don't know. I love geeking out on comedy a bit. The way that you write jokes, and there are other people who are like this, like the way Chappelle writes jokes is sketch. Like if you see like one of his bits, you can also like, it comes almost with visuals.
Yeah.
And I remember jokes
I think you said that.
Yeah, maybe.
And we did it. Well, the one joke, you saw me do a joke at the cellar, and you were like, that's just a sketch.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't even a joke.
You were pitching it. I think you were even pitching it
just
to
a
me.
sketch.
I don't want to give it away. Can we tell the premise? The premise we
You've
can
seen
tell.
the joke. It's at the beginning of my special.
Yeah.
It's the guy's coming up with age of consent.
So funny.
And the guy having to guess.
So funny.
As soon as I said it, he was like, that's a sketch.
Yeah.
That's why we used it at the beginning of the special.
Yeah.
it's kind of just a standalone joke. Like it doesn't have anything to do with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know.
To see it fart's really funny,
dude. I told you I hit Brittany with the ultimate the other night.
Yes.
Of just she's talking to me. She's who knows? She's being serious about something, and I'm looking at her, and I'm standing up, and I just go. She goes, "Don't," and I just slowly let my body bend backwards. She's like, "Stop," and I pushed out a fart as hard as I could, and she just was like, "That's not fun." I was just crying, laughing, like Brittany.
I mean, of course,
that is
that's funny.
And I was laughing because I was like, "You go upstairs." I'm sitting there doing the dishes, and I'm like, "Dude, even if it's true, if we live in like a absolutely mute, just pointless, cold universe, farts are funny within that." I thought about that doing the dishes. I'm like, God damn it! Even in that context, it's like they're still funny.
Yeah,
they're still so fucking funny.
Yes.
I was like, even if we are just a gigantic mistake, God damn it, how funny is a fucking fart?
Yes.
The best.
Yeah, I mean,
of just and leaning all the way back, like, you better not, and it's going.
I mean, you're right. You're onto a very deep philosophical a truth. And I think this is like a Thomas Aquinas level, like proof of God.
Probably, dude.
Like proof of God.
I think so.
That like there are these moments, even in the darkest of times.
Yeah.
That are still like.
I mean, dude, I was making weekend plans with my wife. It doesn't get any darker than that.
That's for real. Oh God, I'm up against it right now. I'm getting crushed, dude. I told her I would go to her parents for Thanksgiving.
Nice. That'll be fun. That'll be fun.
Annihilation music. Me thinking about going to her parents.
What do you do all day? Because that's the thing. A lot of times there's like all day.
Well, now there's an argument of how long. How many days,
bro?
Because
you highlight a calendar for a flight. I'm always knocking off a couple shaded days.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem. I got to go from. This will be a little plug. 17th, 18th, and 19th. I'll be at the Dania Beach Improv, Dania in Florida.
November
17th, 18th, 19th. Then would I fly home the 20th, stay in New York for 1 or 2 days, and then fly on the day before Thanksgiving? That blows. I already have to fly the day after Thanksgiving to go to LA.
Oh,
because I'm going to the fucking Notre Dame USC game.
Sick, yeah.
Which, you know, after Notre Dame's abysmal season so far, I wouldn't mind canceling. But then from LA, I got to fly to Texas, to Austin, Texas.
Oh, damn.
So it's
God damn, dude. It's so tiring.
That's so fucking tiring.
You might as well go early then.
I know, but then I'm at her parents' house for like 6 days.
Post up, dude. Post up.
Yeah, but
dude.
I don't want to have to be on decent behavior for 6 days.
Get your own Airbnb for 2 days and say you just need time to yourself.
I'm sure they'll be very. Everybody would understand.
Like, guys, I need my own space.
I will say,
tell me drawing boundaries. But guys, it's time we draw boundaries. It's time we set up boundaries in this family. I'm gonna get an Airbnb by myself, and I don't want to talk to you guys.
It's
just tell me you talk to your therapist, dude. You have to set up boundaries with an Airbnb by yourself.
But then, do you fly from Florida to New York for a few days and then to?
I would cut out the flight. The extra flight would be kind of deadly. Especially flying out the day before
the extra flight, but then I'm here for a day or two
by
alone.
yourself. Ooh, okay. Now you're entering a different thing.
Now I'm laying on this couch for 48 hours charging.
Oh, that might be. Now you brought that in.
Now I'm ready to go have dinner conversations.
True. Yeah, you're gonna have to sit here and think about stuff to talk about.
What's going on with your career?
Like, yeah, you know, it's good. Always while you're in the middle of cutting a thing.
Yeah, things are good. This is what's that? I don't talk to anyone.
Nah, you're gonna get. He's a comedian. Oh well, let me tell you something, bud. How do you think of that stuff?
You guys are different. You guys are odd birds. What do you think of Jeff Dunham? And I'll go, Jeff's great. I think his puppets are racist, but you know, who am I to judge?
True.
It's crazy. I don't think they're racist. That every time. I don't think they're racist. Jeff Dunham does rule.
He goes, wow, really? Wow, that's so. Oh man, that's
How about that? When I was here, I liked. Who was that cable guy? He was something. You ever get to meet him?
We saw him. Oh God, yeah.
You ever meet him? You ever meet? And then there's never a real comedian. It's always an actor.
Yeah.
I was like, you ever meet fucking someone, you know? It's like, oh yeah. I met him.
Like, wow,
I saw him fucking rape a lady at a party.
That's really just so neat. I mean, yeah, that's just got to be cool to do what you want.
Like, what do? You gotta, you put the comedy on YouTube. That's nice.
How do I find that?
Yeah.
If you're like, just don't look at it, please.
Are you going to keep doing it, you think?
No. I quit.
No, I don't.
I quit right now.
I'm going to commit suicide at my girlfriend's house. Let them clean up the body. Heavy fucking body. I'm going to
jump
upstairs.
down from the third level of the Notre Dame game. Dude, you should attempt at Notre Dame. Just attempt. Don't do anything crazy, but just attempt. If
they don't, small drop, like severe injuries.
Just eat like a bottle of children's Tylenol and make people carry you
Throw
out.
up.
And people carry you out.
The LA Coliseum.
If you attempted at the LA Coliseum, like a real bullshit high school girl attempt.
Yeah.
Like, dude, come on, man.
Slight cut. Very slight cut on my arm.
On FaceTime, it's like, I might start tossing in one a year. Just one attempt a year.
And then you have to just go to the hospital constantly with bandages in a wheelchair. It's like
attempted suicide.
I attempted suicide at the Notre Dame USC game. Notre Dame didn't make the Music City Bowl.
Imagine sitting across from a psychiatrist in like a 48-hour full lockdown and be like, and their fucking quarterback is their backup quarterback. He fucking sucks. And the guy's sitting there
backup
like,
quarterback. I knew he sucked, and everybody said he didn't.
The new coach is young as hell.
Only one the new coach is in over his fucking head. But it's year one, and I gotta wait 3 years before I can judge him. Because I think he could be pretty good. But I'm sick of waiting, dude. Waiting my whole fucking life, dude.
I know.
Just give me one, dude.
Dude, grape flavored children's Tylenol, dude. You can just chug a bottle. You have to like squeeze it into your mouth because they have that. The liquid one has that little slow draw.
Literally do nothing. I'd be fine. It probably would fuck up my body though. My liver and kidney. They're already on there. They're already hanging by a thread.
Acetaminophen will fuck your liver up. It can literally kill you. Like acetaminophen, if you take too much, it'll shut your liver off. So yeah, maybe not that one, but maybe some DXM. Yeah. Or Robitussin. You should just Robotrip. You should suicide Robotrip at the fucking. What, the DXM?
Well, the LA trip is it's become slightly a business trip.
Really?
Yeah, somebody I'm going with is a bigwig.
Oh, so you can't attempt to kill yourself at the game.
So now it's even funnier. If I should try my best to get as drunk as I can.
Yeah.
At the worst meeting? I can get.
Why? Just to
sabotage the business meeting.
True. Just get hammered.
Just literally throw up in the stadium. Just be one of those guys that's straight down. Straight.
Just attack the guy like the fourth quarter, just being like, dude, you fucking know what your problem is.
Pussy.
You fucking know your problem is, dude.
Yeah, for real, you know your fucking problem. It just start swinging.
I just opened my eyes and wiping them.
A jab just.
He punched me in the fucking face.
Dude, what the fuck?
Dude, you gotta get someone in the face. Say about white guys that we like control the world unfairly or whatever.
Yeah, we don't deserve to be the
but no
champs.
one wants to kill us.
We don't deserve to be the best.
Yeah, that's all people
We
are
just
saying.
happened to we lucked into being number one.
Yes.
But yeah, go ahead, read about history and what we did.
Yeah.
What it took.
So yeah, that was unfortunate. So then so the People's Crusade, led by Peter the Hermit, tried to cross into Constantinople, and they didn't get anywhere near and just all of them got butchered. Peter the Hermit, the Yellow Belly, survived and ran back, and you pretty much used that to start summoning more people. So during that whole period, there was real knights and soldiers, like upper crust of society, being like, yo, we're going to go down there. People wanted glory back then really badly. So there's a bunch of like noble born people and like the top cream of the, upper crust of French society who were like, we're going to go down there and do the damn thing. So by then they had about 60 to 100,000 people in France.
But they did condemn the attack on the Jews.
Did they?
Sorry to circle back. I was reading.
No, that's a good.
I never had heard about the Rhineland massacres.
Yep. How many did they get? What was it? What were the numbers?
2,000 estimated. 2,000 Jews.
Really?
That seems high. No, I've never heard of this, but that seems high.
Do we have any photographic evidence
It's
of
like
that?
one drawing, and there's only like 6 guys in the drawing. So I'm going to go ahead. This is the first time I'm hearing about it. I'm going to call bullshit. I've done a little bit of research. Nah.
I don't think so.
That doesn't sound like something we would do.
So they get the upper crust, the real knights and soldiers. They get 60 to 100K people. Basically, 7,000 to 10,000 were fully mounted knights on the minute.
Sick.
On the ponies.
On
They
the
had
tiny
7
horses.
to 10. Yep, on tiny horses. 35K to 50K were infantry, and the remaining bunch were just women and children.
Bring down the kids.
WC.
You're going to have to bring the women and children.
The rest were just for fun.
If I was going on crusade, I would. You know who I would want nagging the entire trip? I'd like wife and kids.
You needed them. Also, though, to be fair, if you
left them, they were dead.
They were dying.
Yeah.
Yes, you had to bring them into battle, and the night gets lonely, dude. Night gets lonely.
Yeah, you're gonna want some kids.
So these dudes would this is still like feudal time. So like you would be like living on a fiefdom, and the knight would be like, "Yo, I'm crusading. That means if I ride, we all ride."
Yeah, we're all going.
So they all had like a posse that had to go to the crusades with them every single time.
This guy opening your wooden hut door, your
dude.
hovel, being like, "Get up."
I hope today's not too hard. He's like, "Where are we going?" We're walking to the Holy
We're
Land.
gonna have to walk to. It's like, where's that? Like, I don't know.
I have no clue.
There's no maps.
For what? Like they were making people shit on the border of some fucking. I don't know, man. Come on, stop fucking asking questions.
Yeah, put down the mud you're eating. Get up.
Yeah, and the knights, they wore a thick chainmail armor. That was a big thing here. Like
Perfect
you were saying,
for the desert.
Dude, the Seljuk Turks were light armor, moving quickly.
Yeah.
These knights were built for just like slow, just thick, heavy warfare. So they had big metal helmets, big metal shields, double-sided long swords, about 2 feet.
Yeah.
These swords about 2 feet, which, by the way, they weren't really sharp. The long swords are more of a bludgeoning tool.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that. They would just crack you with this fucking thing.
Yeah.
I mean, they could probably stab you with the front of it. And then they had, swords, longbows, all that stuff. Rudimentary crossbows back then. Too.
Longbows are pretty tight.
They're nasty. 300 yards.
Don't
300
even start
yards,
on the
bro.
British longbows, dude.
300 yards, those things are going back in 1095.
The British are very proud of the longbows.
Did they start them?
Which is the gay, of course, the British are the longbows. We stand back here and we fire upon you.
Dude, 300 yards.
You'll listen to us now. God damn it. These. You know, I always thought that those like leather caps they all used to wear about as gay as it gets.
Yeah.
I liked a lot of the cool outfits, but the little leather. You ever see a longbowman?
When did they wear like old motorcycle helmets?
Longbowmen look like sissies, dude.
What are they rocking? Let me see. So now I'm curious. I'm imagining like a leather skull cap with like a belt buckle hanging down over
Crusader
your
ones
ears.
look pretty sick.
Let me see.
But
these.
no, they're Robin Hood types. Like tights.
Oh yeah, it's kind of sick though. I mean, you're just throwing in Robin Hood in there, so I'm being like, yeah, that guy kind of ruled.
Actually, I am starting to like these.
So these dudes, they would show up in fucking yoga pants and just launch bows and arrows at you.
They'd get Lululemons.
dude.
Yeah.
How fucking funny was that?
These hats. They'll go like the guy in the yellow. That fucking.
Yeah, that's.
I hate these dudes.
God,
I hate those dudes.
They wore like knapsacks on their heads and just launched bows and arrows.
But
dude,
Crusade, you toss a cross on any uniform, I'm like, dude, that's sick.
Yeah, I mean, dude, to be fair, that is pretty nice to be like a prairie mother and just be firing bows and arrows 300
just
feet.
crushing tough dudes.
Just over the walls of a village, just causing an absolute. That was the funny thing you'll see in the warfare back then. It was like you just sat outside somebody's village or like city really and just bothered them.
Yeah, you
try to start. Yeah,
toss
siege warfare.
Diseased animals over.
It's so
You're like, this
sick.
stinks like shit. Throw it over there.
So,
what about Lululemon?
Oh, dude, how funny was that?
That was one of the funniest.
We talked to we're jumping to the present day timeline, present day TL present day. Me and Shane were walking. The bro came up. We're chatting. It was pretty sick. And then we were walking past Lululemon, and in my head, I was thinking like, how funny it would be if this dude thought we were going to Lululemon right now. Didn't say it. And the guy was like, all right, later, ducks off, and he's going to the Lululemon. And Shane goes, do they even sell, totally serious, by the way, you're like, do they sell guy clothes in there? And he stops and goes, you knew that. Dude, you fucking knew that because he was going in there to buy guy clothes.
He was very nervous. Just, you knew that, dude.
That made me laugh. Dude, I'd be so
made
mad.
me feel bad. I wasn't trying to make fun of him.
No, but it was so funny. You're like, holy shit, they sell guy clothes in there? And he goes, did you fucking do that,
You
dude?
knew that, dude. You busted my chops. Come on, man. Don't make fun of me.
Oh, man, that was making me laugh. So,
Sorry, I am paying attention. I'm just looking at, I'm looking things up
Please,
with
no,
you.
keep researching. Dude, so so here's the thing with the First Crusade. None of the European kings entered the First Crusade, so the forces were all kind of split and unorganized. So there was all these factions of knights where you'd have like these high upper crust, like knightly caste, like Lannister type guys who were like vying for there was like 5 or 6 guys who thought that they should have been like crowned the like, you know, reigning supreme over the entire First Crusade.
Yeah.
But there was no real process for it other than like enough people thinking you were sick and like declaring the fact that you were.
So we're talking Raymond of Toulouse.
Yep.
Toulouse.
Yep.
Adhemar of Lepé.
Bohemia.
Godfrey of Bouillon.
Yes, dude.
Baldwin of Boulogne.
Yep.
Hugh of Vermande. Stephen of Blois.
Stephen rules, dude.
Stephen of Blois.
That was Robert's brother-in-law, Stephen.
Robert of Flanders. Robert Curtis.
Dude, so here's
Pete the Hermit.
here's the here's the other thing too people don't realize is a lot of people say these guys were opportunistic, like they were just going there just for their own themselves.
To loot.
Here's the thing, dude.
For booty.
So yeah, there was dudes who were seeking military glory and had their sights set on basically like setting up like new towns and cities. They would be kings, but they could never be a king really, but they could be the king of like some other place. But there was other guys too. They have like records of people selling like all of their property. They had like knight type dudes who would sell their entire family fortune to go over there.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just people like.
Yeah, there are dudes that bought in.
There was a lot of them that do it, and there was also the fact that like if you didn't go, you looked like a fucking pussy. So like if everyone else went, if you were like all knights, and it was like why aren't we going? It's
when
like,
everyone goes, how do you not just take everyone's shit?
Yeah,
but, like, all right, my army's gonna stay. Now we're gonna take everything.
But then it would be like, dude, you'd be a crime against your own country, man. And like it's like the whole honor thing. They'd be like, so you coward, backstabber. So they would get back and like they would burn your whole family alive.
Oh yeah, there's always the threat of that.
Yeah, while they were out avenging.
That was a good deterrent.
Yeah, dude. While they were out avenging God, you stole all of their shit, and then you're getting tarred and feathered. Your family's getting raped and killed.
Damn it.
Yeah. So here's the main characters according to this book. The main characters of the First Crusade with a little something about them. Count Raymond of Toulouse. He was a 50-year-old war veteran from southern France who had experienced fighting the Moors in the southern front. He was also rumored to have his eye ripped out by his face by a Muslim on the border of a holy city on pilgrimage.
Well, that'll fucking piss you off.
Yep, and he said he kept it all the way back as a reminder to show people being like, fuck those guys. So he was pissed off. So he had his never forget. Bohemond of Taranto, he was a 40-year-old Italian Norman. And he grew up while his father, Robert the Wily, was conquering Italy. So I don't really know who the Norman are, but whatever. I just imagine them as like the whiter Italians.
I think so.
Gardine, you might be a Norman. So this guy, Bohemond, he was basically just grew up in an ongoing military conquest. And it says I think his dad was doing, he was fighting the Greeks, and he was fighting the Greeks
Tell you what, this is why I was always confused, because Norman, you would think Normandy in France. Which is northern France. The Normans were a population arising in the medieval Duchy of Normandy from the intermingling between Norse Viking settlers and indigenous West Franks and Gallo-Romans. The term is also used to denote emigrants from the duchy who conquered other territories such as England and Sicily. So he was just from Sicily.
Okay.
But Normandy's borders the channel between England and...
Is that what it is?
So yeah, like D-Day.
So this guy might have been a Viking. He might have been just a regular...
Could have been a Wop or a Viking.
Yeah.
That's kind of...
Got you.
But if you said he was a Italian Norman, he was Sicilian.
That's probably what it was. So he grew up while his dad was just like devastating parts of Italy. Came of age. He like just was doing, that was like his work, going to work with his dad.
Yeah.
grows up, and then he fights the Greeks in a 4-year Balkan campaign. He was rumored to be tall as fuck and jacked. And they were like, he knows a lot about. Everyone was like, yeah, this dude's like legit. But he also, for some reason, didn't have any money, which is weird. So he was like seeking riches. He had like military experience, but he just like didn't have any dough. And he was joined by his cousin Tancred of Hauteville, Duke of Lower Lorraine.
I like it.
So Tancred was his boy, and Tancred apparently was very. These two dudes had their eyes on the prize politically.
Yeah,
these guys were like, we want to take different other stuff or take like territory. Then there was Godfrey of Bouillon. Dude, beast, enemy of the Pope. It was in hot water. He ruined church property. Yeah.
What are you doing?
I don't know. He had beef with the Pope. The Pope was not well liked at this point.
Pope was a bitch, dude.
He was rubbing up against like the elites, and they were like, dude, fuck off. And that's why they think the Pope this was like basically a power play.
Yeah. This is from Alexios in Constantinople.
What do you mean?
Constantinople.
It's like we're flying straight to Earth. You're fine.
Yeah, why don't they just drop the mask from the beginning now?
Yeah, why can't we just
ride it?
Why can't we go to the oxygen bar the whole time? I'm gonna just be like, can I get some O2?
Yeah, I'm feeling a little lightheaded.
Just punch the roof. It'll drop.
If you hyperventilate, they'll bring it. They'll give it to you. Oh, if you fucking
yeah, just right when you sit down, like adjust the AC thing, turn the light off and on like 3 times, then just.
Dude, that'd be a killer nap, dude. If you hooked up to some O and you're just, it must feel good. You probably get off the plane and feel great.
Yeah.
Do you remember the oxygen bar at the boardwalk?
No.
What is that?
I do know what it. I know what it is.
Yeah, dude. They were like trying to push oxygen as like a light deliriant. You would go to when I was like in high school. You go to the boardwalk and you could like chill and be like, yo, that oxygen gives you a buzz, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that's like fake.
Well, dude.
Well, they're selling it to 7.
Like even when the dudes are on the sidelines or whatever, like that doesn't do anything for you.
Really?
Yeah. Like
what the fuck do you know, Chris?
I heard that from someone.
Fair
Fuck
enough.
you.
That you're already like you can't take in any more oxygen than you're taking in right now.
Where's my damn Zins?
Damn, dude.
Need my nicotines.
Yeah, dude. I was telling Shane, I got nervous. Like we got back from the thing, and then I was like chilling. You're still down in Texas. There was one night where I don't know if maybe I'd eaten too much chocolate and had a little caffeine in the system, but I was restless. I couldn't sleep, and I was like, dude. I'd be so nervous to do fucking. And I started thinking how nervous he would feel to do Rogan, and I just went like, oh, and I just got into like what happened was too. I did the podcast where me and Billy and Spud did the podcast.
Yeah.
I came home that night. I had like podcast energy, and I was like, I'm on this new thing now where I don't give myself any little relaxers before bed. I just make myself fully wired, lay in bed, and close my eyes, and just fully relax and think about nothing. It's kind of tight, dude, because you eventually get good at just kind of like turning off your nervous system. But I did not do so well that night. So I kind of, I fell asleep, like kind of revved up.
But I did not do so well that night.
I conked out.
Yeah, I remember
in like
that.
a nervous state. Woke up nervous. And was like, ooh.
Yeah.
It was just, I was like, dude, I'll like put my foot against Brittany to like try to just get some form of. I'm like, I just need to touch another human.
Yeah.
And I went to the bathroom. My heart was pounding out of my chest, and I was like, is this how fucking nervous Shane is? This is hell, dude. And it was just like. Oh, and just laid in bed.
No,
for
you
like
got me
3
at the
hours.
right time. I was like, psh, I'm gonna fucking kill it, no problem,
Dude, thank God.
Then I got in there. It was Swirl City,
dude. I'm telling you,
that game of pool was literally. You remember that story, the Prince story from Chappelle Show?
Yeah.
Where he's like, after he beat the hell out of us, then what'd you guys do? He's like, we served us pancakes. That was my pancakes, dude. He just it's like after you bombed on Rogan, what'd you guys do? He just fucking killed me in pool. And then left. And
no,
then,
like,
then he left.
How many rounds did you guys play?
I think 3.
Damn.
That would have been.
Pool's a tough game, Shane Gillis. And I was just like, oh my God, I'm an idiot.
He didn't even tell you which ball to look at, the cue or the where you're shooting?
No. And then one time he was like, no, that's an easy shot. You can get that. Because it was a straight line. Dude, he fucking spun it around the ball and hit it in. I was like, did you spin that? He was like, yeah, a little. I was like, you just saw me miss the ball.
Hey, don't do that.
You know, I'm a little drunk. Like, that's when the drip looked extra foolish.
Oh, dude,
that's when the drip
was
looked,
a good choice.
The drip looked very foolish when I was standing there in gym shorts and a polo, missing the
just
fucking
scratching
ball.
fucking balls.
Just
it
looking like a big
dude.
oaf.
Yeah, but it's like, dude, I thought every time I play pool, I'm like, I'm gonna start playing this, and I'm like, I'm gonna get good at this, and I just go, no, I don't. No, it's only comes up at like when I go to my Uncle Jimmy's house, we play at parties, and I'm like,
Yeah, that's how I feel about like bowling or something. You bowl once.
I
And
like
you know,
bowling.
No, it is. It's great.
Bowling's fun.
But every time I do it, I'm like, you know what? I
Until the
should.
second frame when your arm's tired. And you're like, does everyone want to quit? And everyone's like, yeah, let's quit. That's how bowling goes every time.
yeah. By the second game, I get into that mode of just like little cousin mode where I start just like throwing wild balls. I'm like, who even cares about the score, dude? Just fucking around.
Yeah. But again, it is important for everyone to know that Rogies is the bro.
Yeah.
King bro, dude.
I couldn't believe it.
He might be the emperor of bros. Dude.
I couldn't believe it. He's wild.
He should veil his face and just be bro emperor.
He is.
What was it
Yeah, I
like
guess
going
so.
out and drinking with him? Where'd you guys go?
We went to this outdoor bar. So we did that show with him. Then we went to some outdoor bar in Austin. It was great. And but what was crazy is like 45 minutes after us being there, like it got packed.
Yeah.
Like word got out that the emperor was out.
It's got to be bizarre.
Yeah.
And it's just a bunch of people coming down.
Oh, yeah. But then once people started coming over like drunk, like, can I get a picture? It was like, all right, we gotta
roll out.
We gotta get
Yeah,
out.
I tell
But
you,
it was literally talking to Matt. Every conversation I had with him, I was like, I've had this. He said, no, you just gotta smoke weed. You just gotta get through it. Like he literally was that.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I get too anxious. He's like, nah, you gotta smoke.
Yeah.
Once you get past the anxiety, it's great. I was like, don't you feel like in your own head? He's like, I'm always anxious. Like he was out at a party. Like I'm always in my own head. I was like, yes, dude, you rule.
Yeah, dude. That was making me laugh so hard. He's like, just get through the nerves, dude. Just blast
Yeah,
through.
he said like 12 things that you've said.
Oh, it's so funny.
That's why I was very like when I was thinking about you going on, I would wonder how it would be.
Dude.
I think it's two autistic dogs. I think it's two autistic.
It might
men.
be pure beta fish, dude. It might just be like,
Yeah, just staring at each other.
I like mushrooms too.
Yeah, it would be fully like, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Whoa. What do you mean by that?
I would strictly study mind blowing facts the entire. I would try. Dude, right now I've been deep in comparative mythology, and it's nothing but mind blowers, dude. It's nothing but mind blowers.
Yeah,
dude. You start letting that go. About like ancient hunting tribes versus like
Oh my god,
cultivators and how their myths differ
Bro.
in term based on what they hunt and eat.
Yeah, you guys would. That would be nuts.
I dip my toes in, but I can't.
Dude, I was thinking about you. So they talk about how, like those tribes that when they think about like Cortez going and like killing the Inca or whoever the Mayans and the fucking Incas and all that shit and the Aztecs. Oh, that was so fucked up. And like they were like, dude, the Aztecs had a ritual where they would take the hottest chick, like of age, and the biggest babe, and they had the corn festival where like they worship like maize. They'd be like, oh dude, this is like a gift from the god. And almost every culture that plants stuff has a thing about a god being cut to pieces and planted in the ground. That's how the coconut tree came up. This is how same thing.
Okay.
But so they take a beautiful baby, beautiful young lady, dude, the hottest chick in the village. They make her wear like the clothes of like the corn goddess, and it's like a 3-day thing. Everyone fasts for 7 days. They like bring the hot babe out. They're like, check out this hot ass babe. Everyone's like, yeah, that's the fucking goddess. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Eventually do after 7 days of fasting, they give them a big banquet of like seeds and all this stuff. And then at the end of it, they fucking cut the chick's head off in front of the whole village. And then the high priest buffalo bills her skin all just from her body. The head just like goes somewhere. And then he takes all of her body skin, wraps it around himself, and then puts on her clothes and walks around and does the rest of the procession. So you're a fucking dude in this.
I feel like this is mostly to control the tribe. Like the dudes will compete over a too hot chick and they kill her.
Dude, well, a lot of it too. Their life was so entwined with violence because you worship nature, and like nature's very violent. So these guys were like, God thinks it's awesome when we just cut chicks' hearts out.
Ugh.
So that's what was going on. Then you're some dude from Spain, and you see this, and you're like, fuck this. This is fucked. This is so fucked up.
Is this why all babes want to get murdered?
Yes, dude. Only the hottest chicks got murdered, dude. But there was these African dudes, and like, so there's like the difference between the people who are horticulturists have like this like kind of regenerative thing, like dying and coming
I'm
back.
just looking at your dick pressed against that.
Dude, but this is
like a little kid in the back of a station wagon.
It's fucking
face against the glass. I'm the trucker behind.
Dude, this is what made me think of you directly. So there's these African villages where like if the strict hunters had different mythologies, they didn't have like an ordained priest class. Would you bum your funny bone? Damn,
First
dude.
funny thing you've done.
I couldn't think
Are
of
you
it.
serious about
I
that?
knew there was something there. So there's this African village, and if you didn't get to like planting stuff and growing and having like an ordained priest class, that's where like shamans came in, and anyone could apply. So you would just be like, I'm gonna fast for 7 days, and you could just fast as many, at least in the
Fill out
Native
a
American
paperwork.
Indians. Well, some shaman places like you had to add a descendant that was a shaman, but you could just fast and be like, I had these crazy dreams, and they'd be like, sounds pretty fucking cool, dude. But you also had to do like a bunch of crazy rites of passage. So it was just chaos, dude. So like all they believed in was ghosts, and life never ended. You just died, and then they're like, anytime something bad happened, you're like, dude, that guy we like murdered his village, obviously tore my fucking ankle, blah blah blah. He's a snake now. But if there was a guy who was like a force of nature, who had a large personality, they would die. So like you'd be getting sick, right? And all of a sudden, everyone would be like, "Yo, Shane's getting pretty sick. His ghost is going to be a motherfucker." So they would like pile rocks on the grave, or if someone was a big enough motherfucker, when they died, they'd burn the village down and run away. They're like, his ghost is going to be such a motherfucker. Dude.
Dude, imagine just
Made me
having-
laugh so
yeah.
hard. Just piling rocks on the grave. Like, I hope
Dude.
this holds them.
They had to do that.
Ghosts can't get past the rocks.
No, apparently
Can't just go sideways.
They were
and
very
up.
physical, dude. Yeah, they were just like, this will hold them back. Or you'd stomp on their relatives and be like, don't come back, dude. Just chill. You're good.
That
dude."
made you think of it?
No, if there's a force, or like
course.
somebody
I
with a
hear you.
strong personality, just being like,
Yeah.
because you would come back and you'd be pissed. You'd be like, fuck, I'm dead.
Yeah.
And you'd start bothering people, like, fuck you, dude. So bad shit would happen. They're like, fuck, dude, his ghost is here.
Those Native Americans that would like when they tortured people, they would all what the fuck? It was in that Into the Wild book, I think. It was about like northeastern Native American tribes. They would like catch these white guys. Yeah, it was, remember that story I told you? They like the Indians on the way to the gauntlet were like, say this, it'll make it easier
fuck
on
with
you.
them.
And the guy was like, I'll fuck everybody here. I'll beat all your asses. He was just yelling that in Native American. But they would like do the same thing. Like they would torture someone, and then as soon as that person left, they would go like hut to hut. And
You're a great, sweet kid with just a dark lust for power.
yeah, it
No,
is
I
sad.
don't.
We've seen this before. I've seen this before. One day you'll turn on me.
I'll never turn on you guys.
Yeah.
I've never betrayed
If the
you guys.
prophecy rings true, you might have to shatter the prophecy.
Wait, what?
The prophecy, dude.
What's
You'll
the
turn
prophecy?
on me someday.
I
Don't worry.
can't tell you the
Shane, I'll never
prophecy, dude. It
betray
will
you.
affect the prophecy.
I promise you that.
Maybe you're the good one.
Perhaps.
But I think, yeah, we already had Anakin.
True.
Luke.
You
might
could
be
be
Luke,
You
dude.
could be Luke.
Dude, so you're talking about the economics of getting head.
Yeah.
Dude, when I was working in the labor union, these dudes would be like, yeah, we hit the strip club, and they would get like their dick sucked for $20. And I'd always be like, what? And they're like, yeah, dude, that's how much it costs to get your dick sucked. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, bro, you don't get privy to fucking hood prices. And I was like, dude, that's fucking bullshit. I remember
Was
just
it
being
black
like,
dudes paying
yeah,
$20?
yeah. They would like hit the strip club and like be like, yeah, it's like $20.
What?
And they were like, they had a thing because like
$20, I get like half of cherry pie on a lap
head,
dance.
bro, head. There's like hood strip clubs.
You get like 2 minutes.
Dude, there's like hood strip clubs you go to. You go back out to the car.
Oh, okay.
And like, dude,
We're just going to different clubs.
it's a club.
We're going to different ones though.
Yeah, it was a club.
They're going to the $20 BJ ones.
I mean, dude,
I'm going to the beautiful Vixens one.
show and tell.
I go to the beautiful Vixens. This is what I deal with. She sticks her, then she sticks her butt in my face, and I go. While getting a lap dance, they try to. You know when they do that, like stand and put their pussy in your face, and you're like,
yeah,
don't do that. I don't want that.
They have like a band-aid. Dude, that's what I want to do. I fucking get lap dance the whole time. Just go, close your eyes and hold your nose.
I just go. Start sneezing. Yeah,
I want to have the N95 and just bury it in a chick's ass. It's fucking
yeah. That's actually pretty nice. See what's on the outside.
And then smell that all
take
day.
it off and be like,
just smell that all. You're walking around all day, just fucking. Oh, dude, we're having drama. We're having fucking N95 drama at the daycare.
yeah.
They took a vote to see like who wants. They weren't letting you go in to like pick your kid up. You had to wait outside, masked up, or like outside in the vestibule. They took a vote, and like 87% of the parents were like, "Yeah, like let's relax all this stuff and like let us in the building." And it's just fucking nuts, dude. They're doing it now where
Wait, who's wearing the M? Kids have to wear an M95.
not N90, they have to wear a mask.
Okay.
It's like 2 years and up, but they don't even. They can take it off.
They're letting 3-year-old. They're making 3-year-olds wear a mask.
two
2.
2-year-olds. As soon as you're 2, That's the magic number. But they get breaks. Like when we give
How
them,
the fuck are they keeping these masks
they
on these kids?
They don't. And they even say we give them breaks too. It's like, what the fuck's the point of doing that? Like we let them take it off and stuff. It's like, okay.
Who's running this place?
Dude, who knows, dude?
Who's doing this?
There's people. They get, it's a daycare.
Who you gotta find the head of this
I know,
thing.
I've talked
You gotta
to them,
just be
dude.
like, who's the one who made this choice?
We've talked.
Did they ever tell you who's the decider?
So they go back and forth. They say we're following the health department, but then they also said, but we get to choose what policies we implement. So they give you a little razzle dazzle. So it's tough to nail them down. But dude, they're saying, so now they're like, there's been an exposure in the 2-year-old class. So that either you quarantine for 5 days or your kid can come in, but the school has to test them nasal swab every day for 5 days. A 2-year-old doesn't understand what's happening. They're getting a thing jammed. Like, would you get it? You know how it feels. It's fucking uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So you go in and they jam your kid right up the nose for 5 days in a row. It's like the kid's going to terrify the fucking kid. I'm like, well, that's why they give the option. It's like, you guys shouldn't even be thinking about jamming those little guys, dude.
Yeah.
So let them stay home. Fair enough. Or just ask the parents. It's like, if you give an option, how about a third option? Like, yo, do you guys give a fuck? And the parents are like, no. 87% of the parents would probably be like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want the kid here. Send them there. I don't care if they get COVID.
I know, dude.
They're gonna get sick.
Yeah,
they're
like-
going to a preschool.
They're sick every fucking
They're gonna
week.
get horrific. They throw up with the crazy diseases every day.
Dude, Mai threw up for a month. She would just at nighttime wake up and just go, she would wake up and go, my belly, and just go, ah, and just fucking
Me and
pour-
her are on the exact same schedule, dude. Every night I'm just like, I don't feel good again. Blah.
Dude, it was for like a month, and you take them to the doctor, and the doctor's like, fucking, they're just kids.
Yeah, it's
their
a kid.
noses run for like 6 months. It's just, it's just a
Just
pure
snot
level.
constantly,
nonstop, dude.
I went over to visit my sister's kids this weekend.
Yeah,
all of them snot nose, dude,
nonstop.
But the best is the young boy thinks that he's Spider-Man now.
Sick. Oh, they all do. Every
he jumps
young
off the
kid.
couch and goes. He holds his leg. It's oh, dude.
Dude, I just went to Sky Zone. It's nothing but young Spider-Mans, dude.
They're
It's
all
like-
Spider-Man now.
You see a kid jump, and as soon as they flip the wrist, you're like, oh shit.
Here it comes.
They fucking, because there's those like walls. They like you can like climb the walls. Apparently, it's off limits. I was. Let me see that. Oh shit, that's perfect,
that's
dude.
Aaliyah.
Oh fuck, dude. Damn.
Hold on,
Dude,
one
there's
more.
nothing better.
One more.
Let me see that. Damn, dude.
He stinks. Oh, it was so funny though because he wouldn't do it.
Oh my god,
he wouldn't do it, and then his sister came up and did it once, and he immediately.
It's like fuck that. Dude, a Spider-Man landing is better
It's
than
so funny.
the knee to knuckle land. The knee to knuckle is classic. But a Spider-Man landing
Spider-Man is tough.
Way more flair. Yeah, way more
And it's the best is just having a room full of adults go, oh, that was awesome. And the kid gets up like, yeah, I know.
I am Spider-Man.
Well, I actually, turns out I am Spider-Man. So.
Oh, pretty sure I got bit by a spider. Yeah.
This is it.
So you're going to take someone, so they're like, they're as old as they are, which like almost 7, I guess.
They think they're Spider-Man.
That's their understanding of the world. You're going to take someone who's 10% of that understanding and be like, come here, and fucking jam their nose. And they're just like, where the fuck am I? Where are my parents? And why is this happening? Like, don't worry, there's only 4 more days. Like,
you're in the
that's
Green
eternity.
Goblin. You're in the Green Goblin's lair. You have to use your Spideys.
Getting
to
me
get
fired
out of
up, bro. It's getting me fired up.
That actually might be the new on-stage move instead of that. Just
a fucking... or just
next
jump.
time someone heckles me, jump off the stool.
You gotta jump into the crowd and fucking...
True. Sit on the stool like that,
dude.
Gargoyle on the stool.
It's nothing but that at playgrounds. You see every little kid jumping off of anything and just landing like.
It's about
it's
as.
so
I
fucking
wish we
fun.
had that. We didn't have that.
No, not really.
We didn't have cool poses when you jump down.
No, we didn't. It was. Yeah, we didn't have anything, dude.
No, we had. I mean, I had Spider-Man, but not like that.
I used to jump and I didn't even know to like bend my knees. I would like jump off of a shed and just fucking land like perfectly straight legged and like.
We did have Jackass though at a decent age.
True.
Obviously, we weren't toddlers, but Jackass hit at the right time.
That's
we
true.
were able to jump off sheds into bushes.
I mean,